morning, welcome back to my channel. I am T-shirt Mama. Today I'm just repping a simple Mickey Walt Disney World tee. I am kind of asking you guys a question today. I have started this kit, but I don't have it finished. And I'm not quite sure what else I should put in it, so I'm looking for suggestions in the comment box. So if you are a prepper or you have an emergency storage room, you have an emergency kit, please let me know what you have in it. I have like the basics, and I don't know if there's anything else I should be throwing in here. The only thing that I can think of that I wish I had enough of is clothes, but I can always just grab a handful of clothes and run out the door. In an emergency, it doesn't matter if we're matching or not. So keep that in mind. I won't have clothes for us in it, but I'm going to show you everything I have in my kit, and then I do have a running list of things that I want to get. So I have one of these under the bed storage totes right here that I'm keeping everything in. And so I guess I'll just start by showing you. I have a fair amount of stuff for Amelia in here. I have a pinch of of diapers. I have some wipes, which isn't just for Amelia, but obviously, yes, I thought wipes would be a good thing for us for cleaning up a surface, wiping our hands, not so great bath, but a bath, just things like that. Then I have a lot of snacks for her. So I have some puffs, I have some Melties, I have some cereal, and then I have a couple jars of baby food to last us, hopefully, at least a couple days. At this point anyway, this will last us, well, she has 1.5 jars a day and I have 4, so. Then snacks and the cereal will go a lot longer in an emergency. I could just have more cereal than the fruit aspect of it. I have, for Hercules, I have 5 days worth of dog food. He's a little dog, so this is only a quart size, but I counted it out. This is 5 days for breakfast and lunch of dog food. I have, for like first aid stuff, I don't have a lot. I do have that on my list to get like a small basic first aid kit. But for what I do have, I have some masks, I have some Tylenol, and I have some gloves. So I need to get like a basic first aid with like antibiotics, like ointment and Band-Aids and things like that. But this is what I have so far. Along with like bathroom stuff, I have some Germex, I have a bar of soap, a thing of toilet paper. For a family our size right now, 1 roll will take us a long time. We buy the Scott 1 roll lasts more than a week brand, and it really does. For the 2 of us, this is almost 2 weeks worth of toilet paper. So that, I have, oh, I forgot this. In a pinch, we would just use this too, but I have shampoo and body wash for Amelia, and we could just use this. It is what it is. In an emergency, that's fine. For like little emergency gadgets per se, I have backup batteries for the flashlight. So I have a little orange flashlight. I have this large flashlight. This one is on a magnet or on a hook, and it's really bright. It's really, really bright. Like, this is lighting up my room. So that, backup batteries for both. I have a lighter, and then I have this portable radio. It has a hand crank, and that's how you charge it, and it also has a flashlight. So I would just have to crank it up, and then I would have light and a radio. I'm running out of room. I have 6 bottles of water. That's not a lot, I realize that, but where we live, it's very uncommon for us to lose water. Very uncommon. I'm turning 26 in November, and I have never lost water. Knock on wood. But I've never lost water, and I've never heard of anyone in my family ever saying that they lost water. The closest thing to losing water is our pipes freezing. And a lot of the time, that's because of bad management on like myself if we have pipes freezing, because I didn't leave the drip on because it gets really cold and windy here. So we don't have to lose water. So I just have a minimum amount in here because I don't foresee that being a concern. But I did put a Brita filter in case we need to go someplace that doesn't have good water, and we can just dump our jug and take our Brita filter with us because it's a pitcher. So I have backup cleaning water stuff. I have some disinfectant wipes, 2 little packs. And then the rest is food related items. So I have some chickpea pasta because I figured more protein, this will be a good option since it's easy to cook. More times than not, we don't have issues where we're out of power for a long time. And my mom has a generator, so I'm not too worried about it. That is something that I would like to get in the future, but that's a ways away. Those are really expensive, and we don't, again, knock on wood, lose power often. There are times where we can't leave our house because it's so snowy and slippery, but we don't often lose power. Again, I'm even gonna knock on wood again. Since I moved out of my parents' house when I was 18, so holy smokes, coming up on 8 years, I've never lost power, ever. I have lived in the same house for 7 of those years, and then I just moved to this house, but we're coming up on a year and we've never lost power. And I think it's because Nick and I choose to live in town. So our last house, we were on the same grid as the fire station and on the police station. So there was no way, like if we lost it, it was like a flicker and then right back on. We live right in the middle of town. Like I can see the downtown. Like I walk Amelia in her stroller to the downtown all the time. And we didn't lose it all winter. And the fire department isn't far. So I know it's a really long-winded way of saying I don't need a generator quite yet. If we ever move someplace that is not on main grids, I will want to have one. But I don't foresee us doing that either. So that being said, like I said at the beginning, take an account of where you live. 2 cans of soup. Another thing of pasta, I want to get a jar of tomato sauce to go with these. I have some shelf-stable almond milk. This is what we drink regularly anyway, so this isn't like just for this. We drink almond milk all the time. 2 cups of ramen. Then I have some chickpeas to go with the pasta, so that, again, more protein, so we're full longer. And then I have 4 cans of what I call my dump and go chili. So it's 3 cans of beans and then a stewed tomato. Will it be the tastiest chili ever? No. But in a pinch, it's better than absolutely nothing. So that is what I have so far. Oh, sorry, I lied. And some peanut butter. Some dense peanut butter. So that's what I have so far. And on my list that I buried, hold on, come on. Okay, on my list that I uncovered, I want to get some tuna. I might get Nick some like Spam or like canned meat because he doesn't like tuna and I could not eat canned meat like that. I got canned chicken one time. I thought I was gonna be sick, guys. It smelled so bad. I'm really picky when it comes to things like that. Anyway, so like tuna / canned meat, a thing of crackers to eat these things with, and then with the peanut butter, the tomato sauce, like I said, a couple cans of canned fruit and canned veggies, some granola bars. I want to get a smaller container because like I buy this huge thing of formula. So I don't need a formula container that big, so I want to buy like a smaller one for like a 3-day or 4-day emergency stash. Travel, toothpaste, and toothbrush combo for Nick and I, and then a first aid kit. And that's all I can think of. Nick said that we should get like an emergency like utility knife, so I think he's gonna get one of those for it as well. That's out of my wheelhouse. I don't know. I've never built a kit like this. Like I said, Nick grew up having one because he moved a lot. He was on military bases growing up, so sometimes you just have to evacuate quickly, and he had that happen to him a lot as a kid. And now that we're parents, it makes him feel better to have these kits or a kit. And I can totally understand having one. I get it. It makes complete sense to me. I was not like thrown off or thought he was crazy when he suggested it. So that's why I built it like pretty much immediately when he suggested it. But if you guys have any suggestions, because I know this kit is not done and I want to get it to, I think a 5-day minimum is what I would like, in case we had to leave like immediately, and 5 days is what we have to live out of this box, basically. So I'm wondering, like, do you guys pack clothes? Like, do you guys have like a bag of like emergency clothes? Because this is just like under the bed storage, and I have another one, and I don't mind just having it underneath there, and then we just pull them all out. Nick carries them out. I have Amelia and the dog, and we just go. Amelia would be all set because I would obviously grab the diaper bag, and she has clothes in there, but I don't know. I'm really looking for suggestions because Nick asked me to build this kit, and he gave me some suggestions, but I just want to make sure that we're all set in case of an emergency. So I live in New England. Like I said, I don't often lose power because of where we choose to live. We live very close to downtowns, so we've moved once as a couple. And each place that I've lived in and has been right in town, and one of them I know for a fact we were on like the emergency services grid, and I'm not sure about this one. I think so, but I'm not positive yet because we haven't lost power. Again, knock on wood. I feel like I'm really jinxing myself for a rough winter, but I'm just looking for suggestions. So you tell me what's in yours, if you even have one. The only thing really is that we probably wouldn't be able to leave our house. So that's why we want to have a little kit, so that minimum of 5 days we're all set, which probably will never happen. It's very unusual where we live, where we're stuck for that long. So that's why I don't want to have like a full room dedicated to it. Like I don't need like a prepper space. We don't have hurricanes or tornadoes or anything like that. So I just want to have a little kit. So if you live in New England and you have one of these, please let me know. Even if you don't live in New England, let me know what you have in yours, because I might be able to take some inspiration and some ideas from what you have in yours of things that I would have never thought of. So thanks so much for basically listening to me ramble. If you stayed this long, real friends right now, because I'm realizing I'm rambling. So I'm going to cut myself off so I don't keep being boring. So let me know in the comments what you guys have in yours. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great day.